Hey, what up, guys? This is Cody, and today, I wasn't really planning on posting a video today, but I had to because I have something to say about my LG CK99. So, I don't know if, in the past, I've been telling y'all that I've been having a issue with the bass cutting out at past half volume, like, especially on bass blasts where just the subwoofers are flexing like this. When the subwoofers are flexing like this, and then they do this, kind of like cutting out, and it doesn't keep up and stuff. Well, that has been changed now because apparently when I had one of my subscribers who came over and wanted to hear this thing in person, so I let him hear it. And once I turned it up past half volume, like he wanted, the bass stayed up. And apparently, it didn't cut out this time. And I mean, no joke, because I was literally, and we turned it to we literally blast this thing, and the bass was so literally strong. Like, it's never been this strong before. This is the first time it's ever been this strong. I'm not entirely sure if it's because the subwoofers need a bit of a break-in or something, but for some reason, it didn't cut out that time. And we played it and blasted this thing for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times for about 2 minutes straight. Or 1 minute or something like that. And this thing was rattling and trembling my entire place so hard that it literally knocked that off it knocked my Gemini main unit off. It knocked over my speaker stand. It pulled open that drawer. And it knocked off my vacuum thing off the wall. And then we went outside. We went outside and stuff. And look, we went outside. It's about right here. We walked all the way about over there, and we can hear the bass so loudly. We can hear my whole place trembling. Like, you hear the windows rattling. You can hear the roof. I think the guy said that the roof was rattling, and you can see the window of my front door buckling in and out from the bass. Even one guy, the guy said that that his chief was chattering from the bass or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it impressed me because the bass did not cut out this time. Now, I've been telling y'all this problem that I've been having where I've been having this bass cutting out problem. Now, the only thing that still hasn't changed is that, yes, the bass is still punchy and hard like it always is on bass blasts and stuff. But the bass, the strength of it, it's so strong that it's actually strong. I don't know, my Giga now, since my Giga never did that problem either, but the subwoofers were flexing so hard at max volume, like you can literally see it just like doing this, which they're supposed to do, and it didn't. It's like it didn't go protect mode this time, and it shocked me. It literally did. It literally shocked me. Now, some people say this thing is trash and stuff, because I've had haters on YouTube telling me that this thing is trash. It's cheap made. It's not made right. Not professional made. It doesn't sound good. Y'all are totally wrong about that. Apparently, y'all haven't heard these things in person because, of course, you probably never heard one. But still, it's so impressive of how strong the bass was at max volume. It was so strong. It was vibrating my floor so hard that I was seeing double vision. I was literally seeing double vision. And I was sweating too. It was making me sweat, and I could feel my hairs on my arm getting pushed back one way and the other, went back and forth one way and the other. And it was crazy. I was like, oh my god, like it never been this strong before. So I'm assuming that the speakers or the subwoofers needed a bit of a break-in. But also, I haven't played this thing at max volume for like a year now. It's been a really long time. I've only played it twice. Now this officially just moments ago, or about maybe, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 minutes ago. This is the third time. And it was crazy. I was so impressed with how strong that bass was. It was so fast. I felt it in my bones. Like it was jitter-jatting my bones. I can literally feel it, and it was as well with the guy with him as well, and the other guy said his chief was chattering or something. I don't know, it was chattering his teeth, but I've never seen it so strong where it was knocking shit over. It really was. It knocked that out. It knocked that over. It knocked, it literally, this thing right here, guys, look at this. This thing right here has a special, oh shit. There's a whatchamacallit right here, as you can see right there. I had this on a hook like this, hanging like that. Oh, well, oh, well, the screw is bent. It bent the screw when it fell off. Oh well, I'll have to get another screw. But yeah, I had a screw on there, and it literally knocked the thing off the wall and stuff. I did have the screw. I had that screw in there, tight in there too, and it knocked it off the wall. Now I gotta get another screw. It bent the dang screw, so that's why it wouldn't hold now. But yeah, it knocked this off the wall, and that fell on the floor when I was outside. I heard it fall, and I was all like, "Oh my god!" It was just rattling. And when I go outside, it was like rattling my place so hard, like it was so crazy. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to let you update y'all this video because I needed to make this video because this is a thing I now regret saying about the LG CK99. I'm assuming it's because the subwoofers need a bit of a break-in, like some speakers do. They always sometimes come out like don't really get there with the bass, and then after playing for so long or having them for so long, and they push more, and then eventually they get a bit of a break-in. So I'm assuming that's what the LG CK99 had that what it needed to do is break-in. I don't know, but it impressed me. So for y'all, why is my camera not focusing? Now, so for y'all, now since the LG CK99 doesn't cut out in bass now, or at least as far as that time it didn't, and hopefully it doesn't do it again because it was so strong. I never heard bass that strong before, and it was actually, well, mainly because every speaker I put on this corner of the room is actually strongest. So my Giga wasn't actually as strong in the bass as the LG CK9. Yes, it was heavier, of course. It had softer, heavier bass, and deeper, but it wasn't as much powerful. But again, that's also probably because this thing is not over there. Because when I did have my Giga over there, the bass was a little bit stronger over there than it was over here. My Giga and LG CK99, I think they're pretty close. They're pretty close. If this thing doesn't cut out like it did, it just did like it used to do, it can very well compete, if not slightly beat my Giga in bass wise, or at least the strength of the bass, because it's probably like 2,500 watts RMS or something like that's what it feels like to me. But yeah, I've never seen that bass go that strong. It never been that strong before, and it was crazy of how strong that bass got. I was like, wow. And I was seeing double vision. My Giga. I mean, it wasn't over here. It was over here as well. So, again, it was, if my LG CK9 was over here, it would be a little bit less stronger in bass than it would be over there. Because for some reason, every speaker I put in this side of the corner is always the strongest. I'm not sure why, but I guess it's the angle of the room or something. And I figured this would be, because this is a full flat row corner, and that is a corner too, but it's like a little bit of a cut off where the wall's at and stuff. But yeah. And as you can see, he did bring that. I did get me a new home theater system. I don't know if you see it, but it's that Botox thing. This thing has pretty good bass as well. I was impressed for it, and it's pretty loud. Although it does distort at high volumes, but again, I'm not really care about that because I got it from my TV mainly, and I just want some 360 good sound bass for my TV and stuff, which that's what I wanted. But again, LG CK99, is impressing me now since the bass did not cut out this time. Now, it's still punchy and hard, like it always is. But again, the strength of the bass was to satisfy me. It literally caused me to sweat. And I saw double vision. And it was knocking shit over and stuff and tearing up my place. But anyway, I just wanted to let y'all make this update video. I needed to make this video because I had to too, because I needed to let y'all know that I now regret saying what I said about this LG CK9 about the bass problem that I was having. It hopefully no longer does that anymore, because since the speakers now probably has been braked in enough where they shouldn't do that anymore. I guess they were overheating or something. I don't know if it has protect mode or something for the subs, so they won't blow or something. But anyway, that'll be it for this video, guys. I wasn't planning on making a video, but again, I just had to because, again, CK99 was impressing me at that time when I was blasting it. And wow, it was so strong. But anyway, guys, that'll be it for this video. Don't forget to like the video, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.